On SBC2 now, it's Dad's Army. Actually, I'd love to see that. I'm just going to turn over for a sec. No one likes to sing praise Hitler, so stop saying Heil Hitler all the time. Come up with something new. We've had enough of you with your prancing along with the goose death and your killing all the Jews. Oh, no one likes to sing praise Hitler. No one likes your tiny little moustache. Can you shave it off, or will it blow off if you cough? 'Cause we'd like to stick your tiny tashy up your German ass. You've only got one ball. It's no good to anyone at all. You'd probably got a micropenis and your DNA concerns that genetically you had a lot of sexual issues. No one likes to sing praise Hitler. So move on to something new. No one likes to sing praise Hitler. And you know what? Nobody likes you, apart from millions of Nazis, that they'll change their mind mostly. Some of them, they stay loyal to you secretly, some less secretly. At 70, 80 years, you'll all come back and they might be successful that time. That looked good. I wish we could watch that, but instead, I'm afraid it's Rich and Ali's Craven Newsround. That's a shame. Hello, it's Monday the 29th of June 2026. The time is 13:05. If you're wondering what time it is, that's the time. Whatever time you're watching this, that's the time. I'm Richard Herring, and I'm Ali Slother, and I am Cheeky Knee. Woohoo! Also, I am winking at it. Woohoo! Hey, that worked. That's good. Also, Sydney Dadra. Don't put your eggs in the basket, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your cat on the train. Don't put your hat on the Duchess of Kent. And don't put your jewelry down the drain. This is good. You don't... What? Don't ever think of smoking with petrol in your mouth. It's a really, really stupid thing to do. Don't put your eggs in the basket, Mrs. Worthington. You would think what your eggs will do to you. Very good. That's Ali Sloper there. I'm Cheeky. Woohoo! Shame, I forgot which one it was. There it is. How you doing, Rich? Thank you, Nariati. Yeah, thanks. Good. Or you're getting most of them in. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Isn't it Dada? Have you done that? Yeah, you've done that one. What you talking about, Threendon, Hardy and Willis? It's good. How's things going? Well, I'm fine at the moment. We're about an hour and a half's time. I'm going into hospital to restart my chemotherapy. Luckily, I only have to do 3 more shots. I've done 2 and I've got to do 5. Thought I'd have to start again. But I think it might mean that I'm out of action for the rest of the week. You can do it, Rich. You can do it if you suck and chew it. Yeah. You can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah, I could do that. I could just do it on my own. Yeah, well, if you want to do it on your own, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, so chances are maybe you're back by Thursday or Friday. Yeah, dream on. But maybe I'll, if I've got the inclination. If you got the time and I got the money, let's make lots of babies. What? You're in a good mood today. I'm feeling very jolly, Rich. I'm feeling all right as well so far. Yeah, well, things. Hopefully, I won't have a temperature because that's why I had to start again last time. Yeah, when there was nothing wrong with me. Yeah, we don't need your life story. You got to get this into 5 minutes. We always get it into 5 minutes, so. Don't know why you're even worried about that. We pack in a lot into the episode. Anything else you want to say? 18 minutes of same phrases. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, right, so let's move on. So we're going to look at the new. This what this is. It's really getting lazy here, Richard. It's not getting lazy. Good. Are you enunciating? I am enunciating. I'm talking very fine. You are doing quite well, actually. For you, you're putting some effort into your enunciation. Put some effort into your pronunciation. It's very important that you have good enunciation if you want to be understood. It's important that your speaking is really, really good. Keep it clear, keep it loud, keep it hard, keep it proud. What are you talking about? You got to speak clearly or you'll be very, very nearly hit around the early, nice and early. Really is just going to do this the whole show? Yeah, I'm just in a good mood, Richard. The man can't sing on Newsround. What can he do? Okay, we're going to crack on. You may have seen on the Grown Up News, this has been running for a little while, this story. Oh, first of all, thank you, Moriarty t-shirt still available for one more week. Thank you to everyone who's bought one so far. They'll all be sent out when we've got the order completed. All sizes, though obviously you're going for 3XL, so you know. But if you look at it that way, it's the same price, but you get about 10 times the t-shirt of someone who's small. So who's the winner there? GoFasterStripe.com/Ally, ALLY, and you can buy one of those, and you'll look very chic on the catwalk. I like jogging and doing. What's that song? I'm a model, you know what I mean. You are a model, aren't you? Yes, and I shin my little shims on the catwalk, wearing a thank you Moriarty t-shirt. Yeah, you could be as good as Right Said Fred. You could be as popular and clever as Fred said if you buy one of these. But you may have seen on the Grown Up News that buttons take a couple of times to work. There we go. That Nigel Farage is sitting in his garage, eating samosas from Brazil, yeah. Okay. What the hell are you on? He saw someone, an illegal immigrant. He called him a silly cunt, and that is when he was chased down the hill. All right, that's fun. Am I making you laugh today? You're making me laugh. It's nice to laugh. I feel good at the moment, you know, and I feel I got my energy back, got my appetite back. Not that long, I know, but you know, that's good. My second week of weight loss coming up. But anyway, yeah, look, Nigel Farage is sitting in his garage, just playing with the little Tonka train. It wasn't very big, and it was weirdly shaped and looked like a sprig. That's partly why he's got so angry about everything else. Let's be fair. This is an unbiased news report. Nigel Farage has been gifted £5 million by a crypto guy who runs a crypto guy for no reason at all. Okay, it's just a friendly thing to do. The guy said, here, Nigel. Well, it might have been for security. It might not have been. Might just be for his own thing. Nigel Farage is saying that's his money. He can spend it on Ferraris if he wants. He's a man of the people. He is a man of the people. He's had to be interviewed quite a lot, yeah. And he's got quite annoyed in the interviews. Probably all he has in common with Jeremy Corbyn is that he does not enjoy being challenged by journalists. I prefer Jeremy Corbyn, I have to say, out of those two fellows. I thought we were unbiased, yeah, but you know, you've got to know the colours to the mast. But he gets very agitated if challenged. And all I wanted to say about it, yeah, is, you know, it's probably perfectly innocent. Yeah, if a man can't just give another man £5 million, and then his party either carries on or institutes something that very much favours that person, that's probably just a coincidence. Then what kind of world are we living in? You know, that if you want to stop this, someone might want to give you £5 million, and then they go, "Oh, I can't because it's not allowed." Well, I think, you know, if someone wants to give just anyone in the street £5 million, that's okay. That if it's the leader of the political party, he wasn't a leader when he got it. Well, yeah, he was. You know, I think he knew he was coming back. Okay. But the thing that gets me, and the thing I want to point out, he's been interviewed a few times, and one of his tactics, old Nigel Farage, looks like sort of lizard man, doesn't he? Yeah. I mean, I think like I'm going to go back to what he does, but these people who think that the world is being run by lizards, yeah, there are some, aren't they? Yeah, and yet, I mean, this man literally has a lizard's teeth. It's the teeth of a lizard in his face. It's like they put on the false skull and face of a human over it, then thought, should we do the teeth? Go, nah, probably no one will notice the teeth. He's literally got they're not human teeth, they're like a lizard's teeth. So if you were one of those guys, I don't know why you're not going, oh, the people in charge, it's them. Go for look at the teeth. That's the never look a gift horse in the mouth. Well, he's got a gift horse, hasn't he? No, the thing I wanted to say, and this is all going to do about this, is look, quite a few interviews I've seen, people have gone, why don't you give the money back? And then he goes to the interview, well, you're being paid by the BBC, or you're getting some money. Why don't you give the money back? And they kind of, they've all kind of blathered around that. And you would go, well, that's surely all they have to say to the guy is, but that's different, isn't it? Because I'm being paid a wage for doing a job. You've been given £5 million supposedly for nothing. Are you saying that you've been paid to do something? Because that's what it sounds like. If you're comparing your £5 million to my actual wage for doing my job, which I don't have to give back because I've earned it, what are you saying? What are you saying that you've done for the £5 million that you've been given? You thought it was just a gift for nothing, but that sort of implies, doesn't it, Nigel, that you've been paid £5 million to do a job. And what is that job? Could you please tell us? So that's all I want to say. Nigel Farage is an awful, awful human being. Yeah, this is opinion. Yeah. Well, there's a point where I think, facts transcend opinion. Yeah. And it's not, it's just true that he's that would be literally the worst person to become Prime Minister, partly because of his inability to just even cope with something like this, okay? Like, he should go, oh yeah, look, sorry, I've realised it was wrong for me to take £5 million from a crypto billionaire, and I'm going to give that back, or I'll give it to charity or whatever. Clearly that was stupid of me, or I did it before I was a politician, but I realise now. But the fact he gets narky about it and goes, I'll spend it on Ferrari. I'll spend it on fucking Ferraris if I want. What's he going to be like when he's Prime Minister? I'll do what I fucking want. I'm the Prime Minister. Yeah, what? Yeah. Set up some death camps. I'm the Prime Minister. I can do that if I want. So what are you going to do about it? I'm in charge now. I've got the keys to Downing Street. I'll do what I fucking want. So someone with that thinner skin, he's going to be furious with you, and he is. You had a chance, didn't you, Rich? I did once, I did this week with him, and after midnight, we walked down the corridor, just Nigel Farage in front of me, a dark corridor, nobody around. You'll rue the day when you... I don't think so. I mean, I don't think, just because you disagree with someone, you should cause them any harm. I don't think I could be held responsible for any atrocities he may commit in the future. You could have stopped them. It sort of was a weird... I've been in a sketch with Nigel Farage because I was in the sketch at the beginning of that show, reluctantly. So, it's like, imagine, I mean, this is a very different situation. Imagine if you've been in a TV show with Hitler and done a sketch with Hitler, yeah? Imagine how history would judge you for that. Oh, here's Richard Herring in a sketch with Adolf Hitler. A little bit of fun. Seemed fun at the time. 5 years later, oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Well, that'll be your funeral. Well, we'll see. Fellow one baller, of course, Farage. I do have a soft spot for him. Is the soft spot your missing testicle? Is that what well, it is quite soft, that spot. You can squeeze as hard as you like on that little spot, and it makes no difference. His difference, I was very grateful to the NHS for saving my life. He was very cross with the NHS for taking out his testicle or something. I don't know what his problem was. That's the difference between me and Farage. He's quite angry. You're quite forgiving, aren't you? Yeah. You're quite cool, aren't you? I wouldn't go that far. But there you go. Has he got blood cancer? No. Well, not as far as I know. So who's the winner at having cancer? It is me. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just why has no one challenged that? And him trying to equate someone's wages as being the same as being given £5 million. It's probably a totally innocent explanation, isn't it, Rich? I'm thinking at it. Yeah. It's thank you, Noriati. If someone wants to send me £5 million for no reason, please do send it in. Yeah, similarly for me, I'd take them. If someone would send me £1 million, that's it. That's all I need. I could pay off my mortgage, have a little bit left over. I could give up, give everything up, could stop doing this. No one wants to stop you to stop doing this. I think, I mean, no one cares because no one's watching it. There's millions of people watching it. No one wants you to stop, Rich. I think, all I want is some billionaire who doesn't like me to go, here's enough money, you never have to work. You must never work again. I'm ready. Any kind of work. Well, nothing in comedy, I guess I'd say. I might want to go and just do work at the National Trust or something just to pass my time away. I've had a good life. I'm very old. You've got so much time left, Richard. Have I? Even though All right, we got a report from coming in from Nigel Farage's lair. Here it is. There's his lair. There's Nigel Farage asleep on his money. We have to be very quiet. We don't want to wake Nigel Farage. He's taken off his human skin and just being exactly who he is. And it's all fun. There's all that gold he's got for just whatever. And he can spend that on whatever he likes. Who's going to be reporting? Hello, Richard, it's me, Henry Hippo. Be quiet, Henry. We don't want to wake Nigel Farage. He could bite you up and gobble you up in one gobble. Well, all right, Richard, I'm here and I'm in the lair now with Nigel Farage. You can see he's sleeping behind me. He's had £1 million worth of pies and pints. And that's his money there. I might try and sneak in and steal some of the money. Don't do that, Henry Hippo. You'll get the wrath of Farage. He's there, isn't he? Sleep. I can hear him snoring. And look, he's a lizard, so unfortunately, and a nail. So unfortunately, his boobies are small. They're not wobbling. I mean, I bet he's got a little pair of man boobs on there, hasn't he? I'm not interested in man boobs. I'm not interested in wobbling man boobs. I'm not sick. Well, there's nothing sick about being attracted to an overweight man. There is, Richard, and the hypothesis that should never be what was. So a woman's all right. Yes. Look, I didn't expect to get into an argument about whether we got Nigel Farage there. Do you want to try and wake him up and get a comment from him? I'm a bit scared, Richard. Where is the lair, by the way? Whereabouts are you? I don't know. Well, is it in? It's probably not in his constituency, is it? I don't think so. Well, you've in there. You got there. I was lowered from the helicopter, Rich. Yeah, but where was that? Who was it in the volcano? Volcano, yeah. In England? Yes. Which county? Berkshire. Are you just making it up? Yeah, yes, a little bit. So, do you think the dragon lizard Nigel Farage should pay back some of his money? Well, Richard, are you going to pay back the money you get paid for doing this? I mean, yeah, I'll happily pay back the £0 I get for doing this. What about the sales from those T-shirts? Yeah, now you're going to take that back. Well, is it the same as someone giving me £5 million? It's like probably £80 once we've taken into account all the costs of them. Yeah, that's a lot of money, Rich. And B, it's people have willingly given. They're not the people who bought the T-shirt and not expecting anything in return. They're expecting a T-shirt. I suppose I'm just as bad as Nigel Farage. And Richard, yeah, I lied to you. What do you mean you lied to me? I do like man boobies. Do you? I love your big wobbling boobies, Richard. I haven't got big wobbling. I love your big wobbling man boobies. I love them. I want to kiss them. This is very inappropriate. We're working together. I'm going to have to get HR onto this. I love them, Richard. Watch your big wobbling boobies. You're going to wake Nigel Farage. I love big wobbling man boobies. Oh my God, Nigel Farage is waking up. Hi, he's going to eat me. He's coming for me. That was very exciting, wasn't it there, Henry Hippo? About to be consumed by a possible future Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Do you enjoy that, Ali? Yeah, well, if it was scripted, I would say poor. But given it's just made up with no planning, yeah, still quite poor. What do you think I should do? I think you should do better. I've got blood cancer, I know. if you just had the injection, I would excuse anything. Okay, well, with 5 minutes is up. We've got a lot into that 5 minutes today, so I feel pretty pleased. Do stay tuned on SPC1 for whatever's coming next. I've got to share the continuity announcer afterwards as well. Yeah, I don't want lots of continuity announcing. Thank you very much. We have loved doing this. Hopefully see you in a couple of days. If not, see you next week maybe. If everything goes to plan. If not, thanks for supporting us, guys. And if I die, even if just in case I do die, do buy a t-shirt at gofasterstripe.com/Ali. If we could sell, 1 million of those, then my kids can survive after I'm gone. This is absolutely pathetic. You're fine. Shut up. There's nothing wrong with it, ladies and gentlemen. Lairers have got blood cancer. Yeah, that it's treatable. It doesn't matter. Just play up the thing, see what we can get out of it. It's pathetic. You're worse than Nigel Farage. Yeah. I mean, if you've got 5 million quid, you don't need. Send it to us. We'll spend it, won't we? Yeah, we'll definitely send it. Thanks very much. All right. That's the end. Look how many of these we've got now. Digga digga do do. Digga digga do do.